Welcome to Buchake English for Teens. I'm Hava Steinmetz.
And I'm Robbie Earl. Let's get started by watching today's skit.
It's time for a pop quiz. I'm going to fail.
How did I do?
You passed with flying colors.
A C minus?
I hate pop quizzes.
It's not fair. I didn't study.
At least it doesn't count towards our final grade.
You know, this video counts toward our final grade.
What do you mean our final grade? We're not even in school anymore.
I'm just joshing. I was trying to use today's point, which is count.
That's right. You may know the word count when it comes to counting numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. But in the skit, Jason used it differently.
Yeah, he said, at least it doesn't count towards our final grade.
Here, count means to take something into account or be included in a final result or amount. So in this case, count towards is referring to how the pop quiz doesn't affect their final grade.
Let's look at some more examples. If your friend tells everyone he's been to Canada, but he was only transferring at the airport, you can say, "You didn't leave the airport. That doesn't count as going to Canada." You didn't leave the airport. That doesn't count as going to Canada.
Or, if your little sister always wins at board games, but you catch her cheating, you can say, "She cheated. It doesn't count." She cheated. It doesn't count.
On the flip side, here are some examples for talking about things that do count.
If you're explaining the rules of soccer and you talk about getting the ball in your own net, you could say, "It counts as an own goal." It counts as an own goal.
Or if your friend is making fun of you for not talking to your crush, but you ask them a simple question, you can say, "I asked them the time. That counts." I asked them the time. That counts.
That sounds like you're talking from personal experience, Hava.
Asking your crush the time totally counts.
Yeah. And speaking of time,
It's time for World Englishes. Our World Englishes point for today is about the word towards and toward.
in the skit, Jason said, "At least it doesn't count towards our final grade." Since Jason is British, he used towards.
However, a North American speaker would say toward.
This happens with a lot of words ending in ward, which are usually about directions.
Can you give me some more examples?
Yeah, for example, in the UK we say backwards, forwards, upwards, downwards, and afterwards.
Whereas in North America, the S is usually optional. So you can say backward, forward, upward, downward, and afterward.
As an example, in British English, we could say, "What are we going to do afterwards?" What are we going to do afterwards?
Or in North American English, Walk forward for 3 blocks. Walk forward for 3 blocks.
Or read your next line backwards.
Video the end to time it's.
And now read it forwards.
It's time to end the video. Well, that's all for today.
Be sure to try these phrases out and don't forget to have fun.
If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and give us a like.
See you next week.